Hey everyone, hope you all had a great Saturday. Now have a roof on the house, thanks to Jace mentioning Ian Opo's copper farm and how quick and easy it was to build. So we built that out. I built that out over the ocean last night, and we now have plenty of copper, lots and lots and lots of it. Fortunately, so we can now get on and finish off the exterior, and then we can work on the garden and the interior. So there's still a little bit left to do. Hello, Kitty. Bless. So how's everybody doing? Right, so I'm just checking where I've got to with that. So that's not too bad. It's just the upstairs there. And this side. That's excuse me. Not too bad at all. So we will get those bits done, and then we've got to figure out, we're going to need a path from here to the greenhouse, where our frogs are hiding. Right, so we want some of you. We have some terracotta that I can use for the interior walls. We have some of you already made. Some more of you. So we need some walls. Unfortunately, my shulker monster has expanded. So there's, yeah, bits here, there and everywhere. Nothing's tidy at the moment. So that's where I put you. Right, let's get oh, glass. I need glass. Otherwise, I'm just going to come running back for that in a second. Let's grab you. Make a bunch of panes. But yeah. Hi, Ek. How are you doing? It's good to see you. How are you feeling now after being ill earlier in the week? So, hang on. Options. Sounds. Yep. Thought it sounded a bit weird. Bit tired after the morning shift. Not feeling too great, but doable. Okay, at least you're feeling doable, which is better than not at all. So I'm definitely glad of that. Did we have a solid block, or was it just... So there is a solid. It's 1, 2, 1 solid. Okay. You also sprained your ankle. You did. Ouch. Sprained ankles are not fun. It's sometimes worse than a break, depending upon how it's been done. So 1, 2. Yeah, I remember spraining my ankle. It definitely wasn't fun. I still occasionally feel it now. And that's 30 odd years later. Hi, Kat. Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry. How are you doing today, Kat? Poor X sprained his ankle. Which isn't fun. Oh, you sprain it every few years? Right, so those two, those two. But yeah, how's your day going? We want. I forgot to bring some stairs with me, didn't I? Yep, guaranteed. Grab some stairs. Let's sleep. Grab some stairs. And the copper farm at least is working really well now. Thanks to Jace's suggestion. I'm really glad he mentioned that one because it didn't take long. You managed to do something to your ribs? Ooh. Yeah, you take it easy. Give your ribs chance to heal up a bit. Because, yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Because you don't realise how much you use your rib cage, Ed. Right, so yeah, it was definitely a 2. Yeah, sprained ankles aren't fun either, but hurting your ribs, yeah. I know my mum had pleurisy once, and she coughed so much she broke a rib. It wasn't a fun thing. It limited what you can do when you hurt your ribs. Ouch. Yeah. Can't say I would want to. Yeah, it is weak. It is weak. Or it seems to be because, like I was saying, I sprained mine when I was, I think it 18, and it still pains me now when I'm in my 50s. So there are certain occasions where it plays up depending upon what I'm doing. I saw got that bit, but I'm pretty sure the one on the opposite side is different for that wall. Yeah, because I did 1 and 1 on this side. Okay, I guess I'm altering that on that side. Hi, Eliza. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? Did I do it that way for a reason? I think I did it this way for a reason because I planned to do some terraforming down here and make it a nice little bay. Yep. It's going to look slightly different on which side of the house you're looking from. And I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. You're having a meh day. Oh dear. Yeah, poor X sprained his ankle and poor Cat hurt her ribs. Seems to be one of those day kind of things. Bless. Right, so I need those 2 gone. I had some plans for TC but got demotivated. Oh, that's a shame. Yep. Definitely the injury channel today, but hey. Gives you a chance to try and relax a little and heal up and catch up on VODs, etc. And I'm sorry you got demotivated, Eliza. I meant to get on there today, but I was busy with on here because we now have a copper farm. To Jace's suggestion. So that's a copper farm. Yeah, excuse the slideshow in a second. Because there are currently 322 entities up there. But we have all that copper. And I've used half a chest. Well, a single chest, half a double chest, so almost a single chest full of it for this roof. So that copper farm is, yeah. And it didn't take long to build. A little, yeah, it healed back up now, so it's good. Broke it last year about this time. Ouch. Right, so let's knock out this section. Don't think I have a zoom button, do I? Because I'm not using Optifine at the moment. I'm using sodium and something else because of the 119 update. I think I did double on that side. Yeah. It should be 1, 2, and then we knock out again here. Okay. Let's get the walls back again. That doesn't look right. It's only one block. So it's 1, a wall, 2 panes of glass, 1, 2. 2 blocks, then 2 more panes of glass. Then should be that. Theoretically. Right. But I must admit, I haven't let the ankle stop me doing the hikes I wanted to do. It was just a case of making sure it was right before I did them. And taking it easy sometimes. Right. And I don't want to put it so that it's the same. I want it different. Right. Looks like I'm out of stairs of the brick variety. There you are. That will do for the minute. But no doubt I'll be backwards and forwards again, as per usual. Right. See if we can get this bit done here. And then we can detail this section, and then this section's done. I think I would like that to be a nice little hard, sandy beachy kind of area. I think. Unless we come up with something different when I'm building, because you know what it's like. I don't always pre-plan it. In fact, most of the time I don't pre-plan it. We throw it at it and see what sticks. So 1, 2. I wonder if that was why there was an issue. Nope, it isn't. Two. So 1, 2, and then that, 1, 2, and that. It'd be nice if they'd let us have more different varieties of walls and slabs still. Yes, I know. I'm a broken record. So you need to be gone. You need to be gone. Yeah, I'm just trying to add a bit of depth so it doesn't look quite as flat. Yep. Okay, let's go sleep to make it lighter so that you guys can see better. Right, so I've got a skeleton there. Where did the skeleton come from? That's weird. It's a mushroom island. Guess maybe there's some beach or something along the edge, maybe. It's the only thing I can think of. Build this up a little bit. Yeah. Oops, wrong block. Didn't mean to knock out the windows. Okay. So we've got bricks. Well, technically we don't need the bricks. Okay. that bit. Let's do the other side and then we can do the downstairs. So yeah, the roof on this building looks very similar to that one now, with the pallet. But I'm thinking, I was thinking it was a case of, well, the manor house usually supported the church, and they got their funds from the harbour because that's the business they own. Which is, like I say, it's got a brick pallet that matches the harbour, but a copper roof that matches the church kind of thing. So hopefully it ties things together a little bit. Through the island. And that way they're not all their own completely separate entities. So I don't want to put another one of you in. I'm going to go back with a brick there, I think. That's not what I want either. So you can be that too. Don't want too much of a repetition of it. Right, I don't think I've done these, have I? No. Let's grab you. What I do need to do is go inside and see if I can pick up some of these blocks rather than waste them. Because getting bricks can be a pain. Come on, scaffolding. Right, so I need to figure out the door in a minute, but let's take care of this. And we're going to go here, here, here. I think that will do. We get in there. I'll be glad to start on the garden, I think, though. I pick up things all over the place, and I try to put them into play. And the community here is awesome with giving me tips when things look like when I'm struggling. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, because yeah, it's fun to pick up new bits that you can then put into your builds, because I love doing that. Well, it would help if I can put this in the right place several times in a row. That's not too bad. I need to put a bit more detail in that side. It's too much brick. Hasn't been broken up enough there, I don't think. That's a personal thing. It is coming together now. I love the way they do come together after a while. Apologies for the flying. I'm not good at flying at all. So let's put one here and down here. Break it up a bit. Take a look. Yep, that's better. So yeah, it is coming together. Yeah, definitely. Although I must admit, I do love flying. I always have done. I wasn't sure the first time I flew because I was 18 before I took my first flight. And it's one of those things that, you know, it makes you nervous the first time. But I really did enjoy it. Right, so 1, 2. We need to put some. I even enjoyed the 26-hour flight to New Zealand. It was tiring, but I did enjoy it. You were 5 for your first flight. That's cool. You're going to San Diego in October. That's nice. Don't think I've been to San Diego. I went to LA, but I didn't get down to San Diego. Right. I'm looking at the wrong door. It's this door I want to have a quick look at. Yeah, so it's a double thickness. Yeah, I hope you have a great trip. Definitely. Hopefully before too much longer I'll be able to get travelling again. But obviously airlines and prices and all the other stuff at the moment. You don't really want to fly right now? I was, and I think I still am, a little bit of the thrill lover. Very much loved all the roller coasters and stuff. So I looked at my first flight the same way. Yep. I must admit, I loved the roller coasters. We not far away is Blackpool. When I was a kid, in high school, my I think it was no, it would be my first year of high school. The end of year trip was to go to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is full of rides, etc., and roller coasters, and I loved it. The guy I was hanging around with didn't really enjoy it because I wanted to go on the roller coaster and I wanted to go on something that they used to call the Enterprise, which used to spin you upside down. He went on it once, came off, looked green, went to find the boys' bathroom, and I didn't see him for the rest of the day. Because we were 12 years old, we had to pair up with somebody. You weren't supposed to be on your own. We didn't have to go around with teachers, etc. You just had to be with one of the other kids in the year. You put on my Walkman isn't an odd thing to say. And some Motley Crue, the beginning of the kickstart. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it scared him silly. He went on once, went green, went to the bathroom and didn't come back. And while he was did that, I just continued going on different roller coasters and had a whole lot of fun. But to each their own. Because not everybody likes that kind of thing. My older sister hated roller coasters. She's still never flown to this day. There is no chance you would ever get her on a flight. Hi, Puri. Thank you for the guest. But everybody has their own things. Because for a long time, you would never get me into a cave, or for a long time, I would not go into elevators, lifts. We all have our things that we find hard. There was a straight down drop ride at Six Flags in Atlanta. Your uncle made the mistake of asking if I wanted to go on it when we were visiting. Of course, I said yes. Oops. Yeah, sometimes it works that way. How's your day going, Puri? But yeah, I loved the roller coasters. Fortunately, so did my little sister. So my older sister would stay talking to the grown-ups, or she would stay out of it while we would go on it on the rides. But she loved the waltzers, whereas there was no point in my ever going on waltzers. They're the ones that kind of spin you around, but every time I go on a waltzer, it doesn't work. It will not spin. You're supposed to lean to one side to help it spin. Nope. It refuses to spin with me on it. Yeah, so from about 6 or 7, whenever I went on the first waltzer, till probably 5, 6 years ago, last time I went on one, nah, it still doesn't work. Right. Mm-hmm. So that's not too bad. We're almost there with the outside by the look of it. There's just this section here, and then that's the outside of the building done. What I do like at the front is these bits. Unfortunately, I can't put them in on the back bit. It doesn't seem to work. Yeah, my dad took me to the recall 6 times in a row to show me that what different parts of the coaster felt like, front, middle, back, etc. I was hooked at that point. Yeah, definitely. I think I was about 12. Oh yeah, definitely anvils. I've turned them sideways. That way it gives a bigger gap between them. And once the copper at the back has finished going to the deep colour, I'm hoping it will help make it pop. I won't know until it's done. Right, so this is. Hi, Ali. Thank you for the meow. It's good to see you. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That needs to come down. Because all the windows are being 4 tall. Yeah, the wall's beginning to look good. It seems to, like we've been saying, it's beginning to come together now. When we first started it, it looked a bit, yeah. But now we're getting towards the end of that, the exterior bits. It is getting there. I want some more walls, don't I? Which one are you in? We got. What else do I need? Looks like I need some more stairs of that variant. You have to think about mud bricks into this build. I don't have any mud bricks at the moment, unfortunately. Although it's a 119 world, I haven't gone out and got mud yet. I do need to do that though. Because mud bricks, I'm not sure if it would work in this palette, but it might work in a darker variant of it. Because it's more of a browny texture, isn't it? They're easy to make without going out. They are they? Okay, then I need to see what the recipe is. Okay, that's cool. So I must admit, I haven't looked into the mud makers. So let's turn that off and search. Oh, so mud and straw. That's mud in mangrove roots, isn't it? Rather than mud. Equals packed mud. It is a lighter brown. It's lighter than I thought it was. I was thinking it was the darker colour, which would go well with the stripped dark oak. Water bottle and dirt. Okay. Sorry, getting sidetracked. We'll come back to this in a minute. Water bottles. I know where I've got water bottles. Yep. Right, so take a piece of dirt on the ground. Has to be dirt, not grass. Right click water bottle on it and voila, mud. That's awesome. It really is. I hadn't even looked into how you get it. I assumed it was going to be something like dirt that you were going to have to go and dig up. But if it's a recipe kind of thing, that's awesome. Right, so I'm assuming then a dispenser can be put onto it. The witch hut. So yeah, the witch farm should have a few bottles downstairs. Apologies, it's going to be dark for a second. Because, yeah, it's a witch farm. Not much light in there. Yeah, but if we can make it... Hello, kitty cat. Sugar. Glass bottles. The kitty cat keeps coming up here, going into the witch farm area, getting washed by the water off the edge, falling down there and then coming back up the ladder. Keep trying to get it out of there, but I keep forgetting to bring a lead with me each time I come out here. It's a good job they don't take fall damage. That's all I can say. Poor kitty cat. Dispenser, piston, repeater, and lots of bottles. At least the one I did has 2 different dispensers to dispense the water. Yep, oh, that's awesome. That sounds pretty straightforward to make. So, yeah, that one takes a lot of bottles, so yeah. I can understand why it would. Hi, Asher. Thank you for the creeper. The mud brick walls? Wow, okay, so yeah. That's a good thing to know. It really is. How you doing, Asher? It's good to see you. Yeah, like I say, it hadn't occurred to me that I could make it. I do really... Are you working 30 hours in 3 days? Ouch. Yeah, they're long days for you. Right, so... We want some dirt, which I believe we have dirt over here. Because I knocked down a little hill. Yeah, outside in the heat. Yeah. Here we go. I will stick those in there and just take some of these to test with. So it's just a case of using the water bottle on them. Wow. And you get the bottle back. So you should be able to recycle it. 2.5 days, but still out. It's still ouch. That's cool. And that gives a use for a wheat farm too. I have wheat in the fields. Because if you need the wheat to make the mud, into the lighter block. That's awesome. Then you can use... Yeah, and it is kind of similar going with the... So you can't stone cut it. Hang on. But you can turn it to bricks. And I'm assuming I can then use these in here. Make a different variant. You know. Gives me an idea. I know I've only got a couple of them at the moment, but they might make a nice path. They do look nice to those. And yes, I can see they would look really good in with the granite, definitely. Yep, looks like I've got another farm that I need to make. Yep. You wish they had a stripped version of the mud block, just like they had a stripped version of the wood. Possibly, yeah. I'm just going to grab a couple more bits of wheat out of the field. I can now see me having to make a couple of farms. More farms, I should say. After all, I made the copper farm last night, the one that Jace Craft suggested. And that's turned out fantastic. It doesn't look too bad. Yep. Oh yeah, we made the Ian X04's copper farm out that way, and I got 2 double chests of copper ingots since last night when I made it. I have to make a wheat farm. What's going to be annoying? I've never made one before. Well, the villagers can do it. Can the villagers do it? Because don't they make bread out of the wheat? I'm not sure. I thought you could get... You can automate them anyway. Or you used to be able to. But yeah, I can see there being a need for one now. Whereas I never bothered with the wheat because there didn't seem much point. They give both. But they can also turn the wheat into bread. Which, obviously, yeah. Right, so that's... Yep. I think I'm going to be having to do some of those Let's just put those out of the way for the minute and get back to finishing the inside side bit of that. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I can understand why you would need lots. Different setup than the carrots and potato farm, as the wheat farm doesn't require the hungry villager. True. But yeah, that's awesome. It's a bit too late now to be incorporating it in this build. I'd have to go back through and detail everything to put it in, but I think I'm going to use it as the paths. Just make the wheat farm tango made. Okay, cool. You get wheat and honey. Well, I kind of had a honey farm, but yeah, the bees all disappeared when I updated. And no, I haven't got. I know. I keep saying I need to go chop down some birch trees so that I can replace the bees. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 5. Which means you need to be knocked out and become walls. Yeah, if I'd realised at the beginning, I would probably have made a whole bunch of the mud, because the wall, it gives an extra wall variant. I have a tree farm. I have 2 tree farms, and they're automatic tree farms. They go boom and blow up the logs. Mhm. I needed a whole ton of logs, so I got one. I have some mangrove saplings, just a couple of them. So 1, 2. We need the stairs here. Oh, netherwood. No, I don't have a netherwood one. I didn't get around to making the netherwood one. I don't think. Nope, I didn't. But no doubt I will come across a project where I'm going to need it. Yeah, it kind of did look really weird. Right. Let's. I want some scaffolding. But the roots look cool. Mango trees are more annoying than the acacia trees. Ouch. Yeah. Well, I haven't made an acacia tree farm because, yeah, acacia trees are a little bit of a pain. Yep, that's fine. I don't mind it looking slightly different. do want to do is that though. Just round off that edge. Kind of tempted to take that out. And we'll do that. Okay. My only concern is this one. I think this window is going to have to be either a bit taller. I think this window is going to be taller. It looks kind of weird to me. Having one window down here and the other two be a little bit higher up. Even though the train is lower. You find the wheat bee farm awesome. That way you can get a twofer. Makes sense to me. That's better. Seems a bit weird. Because obviously it's a floor length one here rather than up. But it'll do the job. Do the upstairs. Gonna oops. You can't middle click on scaffolding, Pendle. Remember that. Each time you do that, you break it. Yeah, you can sell the bee stuff too. Definitely a win-win. Definitely cat. Sounds like a great idea. Okay, so that one should be there. And fall off the scaffolding. Okay, you'll linger, but you're really tired. You're going to catch a little more sleep. I don't blame you. You go grab your rest, Asher. Take care of yourself, okay? But it is good to see you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. That's not too bad. That shape will do there. 1, 2. Yep, I did it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to take that one out completely. Right, more walls. I do like that we can use walls this way now. And attach the panes to them. Glass. Oh, I've got glass panes. Even better, I don't have to make more. Though I'm probably going to have to anyway. Yep, you can jump that far. See? You made it this time. So 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to have to take this one out, aren't I? Maybe not. Let's just make it 1 wide instead of 2. That'll do fine. Right, so 1, 2. Get rid of you two. I do like the green of the copper. I'm just not sure whether I want to allow all these edge bits to be that, or let them be, or just have random bits in. I'm hoping that the edging bits I used will help me make up my mind. Switch you for more. Do I have any more? Yeah, there I go. I couldn't see them for looking at them. Okay. Okay, I'm going to need more of them. I'm forever running out of blocks. I just never seem to want to make too many of them at once, in case I need the blocks for something else. Which seems daft. It's not like I'm short of granite. And I want some polished. We're almost out of polished stairs. Right. And you two need to go as well. Okay, you can go there. Stay you and one of you. I need a better hot bar, just so I can switch between blocks easier. Yeah, no, I can use middle mouse click, but sometimes it'd be nice just to be able to have them all on the bottom row. Depending upon how many blocks I'm currently using. Night time again. So you're having fun on the server with Cat? Exploring and chops. Oh, I forgot the glass, didn't I? Silly. There we go. And I don't want to use all of them. I know I need a bunch of them, but keep a few spare just in case. The Stardew Valley tab through the inventory would also be nice. Yeah. That way you could set up each row of your inventory. That would give you 4 tabs. That might be cool. It would definitely solve my issue of having because obviously a lot of the time I have a full inventory full of blocks, so I'd be able to set up each row and then just tab through. So yeah, that would be cool to have. No doubt there's a mod that does it, but hey. Right, so 2, and then we start. We start 2, 3, 4. Okay, I missed a block over there. I'll have to go around and get that in a minute before I forget it's there. Right, and then this one has it down the middle, so let's do that. Right. We getting there? No, that one's supposed to be solid. Being dippy again, Pendle. Okay. Brick ones. Well, that was supposed to be brick, but never mind. Yeah, I got to. I did was played a bit of Stardew Valley not so long ago. It was nice and relaxing. It can be a fun game. Oops, wrong one. Then there's lots of relaxing games. Sometimes it's just de-stressing and not letting yourself get too burnt out with things. I'm not sure what that one was, but we will put it to that and get rid of that thing at the top, because that wasn't what I meant to put there. Come on. Need to build up this one a bit, don't I? I've got 7. Okay. Not sure it's going to be enough, but we'll see. Then sometimes it depends what mood I'm in, what my side game's going to be. Because I like Subnautica as well. And I also like Satisfactory and Subnautica Empyrean and a whole bunch of other stuff. Sometimes you just need a switch out. Right, so let's make some of you because I can't see any. Okay. Okay. Wrong place. Grab you now. Come on. Guessing. Nope. You're going to make me come up there to try and get you, aren't you? Right. There we go. Come on, scroll wheel, work for me, please. I think I'm going to put you back to a brick. Fine. Well, have it your way. Go. Right. I think that's it. Let's go inside and see about rescuing those blocks. Yeah, man. And half the scaffolding's at the top. So, yeah, time for flying lessons. Or should I say crashing lessons? So yeah, the thing is, I'm not 100% sure about letting this turn green in places. I like the colour. I'm just not sure it actually works well with the roof. So I'm kind of tempted to put it all back to the copper and just make sure I've waxed it all. Is what I'm thinking anyway. If you got different opinions, let me know. Though I am hoping it works well in these bottom bits. Right, so we need that window and this window. That's 5. Windows are supposed to be 4. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. At least I'm getting a lot of bricks back. I really didn't enjoy having to go through the caves looking for clay. And I'll enjoy it even less in the future with wardens. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The green doesn't match the rest. It might be okay as a little bit of an accent here, but I'm not even 100% sure on that. I'll have to wait till it grows in. But seeing as I have green that's going to poke out behind here, once it's aged, the bottom bit may work, but I'm not convinced on the full roof. But copper takes so long to age if you don't pre-age it before you use it. But yeah, I'm tempted to pull that out. Well, just strip it and put the wax on it. Right, so this window now. Let's get you and you. But yeah, it's awesome that Kat mentioned about how you make mud, because I hadn't realised it would be so simple. I was assuming I was going to have to go out and hunt for it. So that's awesome. And yes, they are, like you said, Piri, they're very much along the same palette line. Right, so let's get the windows in here. Right, so we just need to detail this bottom section. Put scaffolding up in a second. that. Do. Go. I do like that you can put scaffolding that way. You press it in front of you and it puts it down. Okay. Do there. Right. So we want some of those, some of those. Probably going to need a whole bunch more of them. Yep, let's go grab some more. Nope, wrong box. So half of you can become polished or near as. You. Try the rest of you. No. Do that. And you. Oh, looks like a stair. Possibly. Okay. Almost done. It just seems to take me hours to build. Hours and hours and hours to build one building. Sorry, guys. I just can be very picky. Right, so I need to put one more here where I've missed it. Come on, go up. Not that it always works. Right, so I missed a block round the other end. Let's take care of that while I remember about it. Go. Right, so what I'm going to do is go grab some more wax, strip off the green bits and turn it back to bronze, copper, whatever. I'm seriously going to have to sort out the bees soon, I think, because I'm beginning to go through the wax. I still have a bit left. Nope, I want the bed, not the shulker, thank you. Yeah. Right, so axe. I do like that you can at least try it, and if you don't like it, you can remove it. It does give you the opportunity to at least test. And you haven't lost anything by it either. It's not like it's a permanent conversion. Unlike with some other blocks. You change them, that's it. There's no rolling them back. So I got the roof line in. And it didn't work out too bad. And that was the wrong block to change. This mouse is being awkward. Sometimes doing a double roll. Though I do like the colour of the aged copper. It's a nice block. I just wish they did it in the half slab in the full block variant of it. Not the brick variant, the other one. It's a smooth, riveted kind of sides. It'd be really nice to see that. Because I do like that texture. Right. Hopefully almost done. So no doubt I will find some more as time goes on. Because that's what happens. Okay, let's see. That person needs adding to the band list. Add ban. Bye-bye. No, I didn't want to take my boots off. Yep. There we go with a bot, bless him. I think that's hopefully got most of them. Though no doubt, like I say, I'm going to come across the odd one or two that I haven't got round to waxing. But that should fix most of it. Just these ones here. Because of the shape. Some of them I got from above because it made a full block out of them. Others not quite so much. See if we can wax these. Right. It's done. By the other side. And then we can I'm not sure how long the message was there before I noticed it. But yeah, sometimes what can you say? Seems kind of pointless to me. Why they would even try. It's not like followers, having a ton of followers matter. Because it's about who shows up in the stream rather than how many people follow. I'm very fortunate that you guys show up. And I really do appreciate it. Speaking of which, it won't be long before I will have been an affiliate for a year. So I need to try and come up with something for the stream, that the 12-month stream for that. Not sure what, but if you have any ideas or suggestions. Oh, that's awesome. No. Not a chance of a cooking stream. Sorry. Cooking? Yeah. Only if you want food poisoning. I'm not a very good cook. I get by. But cooking, yeah. But yeah, I do need to come up with something for that, because that's coming up in, what, just 2 to 3 weeks' time. Need to double check the exact date, but it's not far off. And I can't believe it's been that long since I was made an affiliate. Right, so that got those ones done. Right, so now it's a matter of trying to figure out what we're going to do with the outside, with the garden kind of thing. So yeah, if you guys have suggestions, it'd be cool. Right, so I'll add some more carrots somewhere. Thought I did. I need to move these because they are going to be in the way. How much space do I have? Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Right. It's going to be, so from probably about here-ish, it's fine to dump them back down. So a lot of these are just shulkers full of dirt and stone from knocking down the hill that was right behind the house. So I need to shape this hill as well so that it looks a little better. You. Now, are you the fortune or the silk? You're the silk. Don't ask me how they keep getting into the weird locations, but they do. I swear I have mountain climbing sheep. They're not mountain goats. They're not mountain sheep either. They're mountain cows. They're mushroom cows. Mountain sheep. What can I say? Wrong words. Words are a thing. Right, so there was a... Yeah. Also got mountain climbing these things too. Pufferfish, spruce, ferns. Nothing worth it. Right, so I want a path between there and the greenhouse. And I need a path between here and where the road's going to be, but we need to figure out where the road's going to be. Just going to double check what we did with the wall over at the port building. So it was we used stairs for it. That's fine. It's not necessarily what I'm going to do here, but I was just curious. So, okay, so this is probably going to come out to about here, isn't it? And then I want the road to be 1, 2, 3, minimum of 5. So probably along this line is going to be the edge of the garden. Which is fine because I don't want it to be too big. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. In fact, I might take it back. That would be 11. So 1, 2. That'd be 11. So that would take this one to here. Which means that would turn there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to shape that. That's going to go down to the water line. And then pretty much most of the stuff on this side is going to be classed as garden too. Guess about there. Then this one can come up and into the hillside. So everything inside will be garden for the house. Everything outside it might be farmland, etc. You could do a build throughout the year stream when you have 1 year party like TC season 3 build and stuff like that. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah. Yeah, season 5 isn't complete though. Though yes, I do really want to get that complete too. It's an idea though. It's something to put on the list. The thing is, it's a case of getting... They weren't done on stream kind of thing. But the things I've done on stream, everybody's seen anyway. Right, so I'm going to need some more of this mud stuff. Yeah, because if I did the season 5 thing, I would have to really push over the next 2-3 weeks to get things kind of complete. which is fine. If there is anything I want to see from you, it's that season 5 base. Okay. I guess I know what I'm doing the next couple of weeks. I will see what I can get done on that regard. Because it has been a while, and I did promise I would finish that and show that off. And it has been a while now. Yeah, even if it's just an update, even if I don't quite finish it. But that is definitely a serious thought. Okay, leave that one with me, and what I will do is I will push hard on that one this week. And if I think it's going to, I should know by next weekend whether or not that would be feasible. Because I would like to see that finished myself. So I need to, I put this stuff down and yep. Need it to be mud. Yeah. We will see how that goes. Like I say, I'm not saying anything on what I have with that one because I don't know how much longer it's going to take to complete. I've been working on it on and off, but it hasn't been a main focus for a while. So we will see if I be able to complete it in time for the 1 year. Not that it might be the exact date of the 1 year. Okay. Because I have to dig out what exactly the year date is and whether it's a midweek or if it's a midweek date, then I will need to choose the weekend after it, if that makes sense. Because doing it on a weekend would be a lot easier than doing that on a week day, depending upon that. But yeah, progress through the seasons might be interesting from my horrendous first season on there. Where I tore the spaceship down several times. Seems really weird to change it to mud this way. I'm not complaining. Just seems really weird. I will have to come up with a farm like Kat was saying, because that will make it easier. So let's dump these in here. So let's gather a whole bunch of... Sorry, it's a bit boring, this bit. How much have I got? I've got 48, that's good. But I think I'm going to be making a wheat farm rather than a decorative wheat farm. So I can have plenty of these mud bricks. Right, so we now have these. See how far we get with them. So I'm going to need a few of you. A few more of you will do. Times have changed a lot since then. There's a lot of natural cave stuff now. I want some more. Go away. It's not too bad for a path. Not 100% convinced, but it's not too bad. Gonna have to think about that one. Right, so we then are going to need a path from here. So if this is a wall line, okay. Go. Right, so if I make it flat, another section of these. Makes a weird sound when you walk on them. Kind of cool, but weird. I need some more of you, because you need to be sprinkled in. Hopefully bulk out. Yep, let's break up this bit a bit here. Any more of them? Nope, that's it. Okay, you can go back to that for the minute. Okay, so I need to come up with a wall design. Do I have any of those? Doesn't matter. Which one has this got the bricks in? You'll do. Okay. Oops. I want a solid pink. We want a half slab on the top. The question is stairs. Let's see how stairs look with it. Seven. Half slabs. Nope, that won't do. Theoretically, you have I'm just trying to come up with a pattern for... Nope, don't like it. That's awful. Okay, time to sleep again. Not quite, apparently. So, no, because that's floating. I don't want it floating. So, wrong brick. Do I have any anvils left? Thought I still had a bunch of them. Here we go. Nope. Get rid of those. There's the... I have any. Doesn't look like I do. Not on me anyway. Anybody has suggestions, feel free to yell out. Not feeling it. Nope. Do I have any iron bars? Thought I had a couple of iron bars somewhere. Or maybe those. Maybe those would work better. Pretty sure I have some more of these trapdoors somewhere. So I don't think I used them all. There we go. Didn't think I had. Right, so I wish we could get these things to go in the middle. That's a shame. Because I was hoping if they were in the middle, or could second. Where are you? Go. Nah, still doesn't work. Oh well, never mind. It was worth a thought. I'm going to have to play, I think. See if I can come up with a wall design. But we've hit the 2 hour mark, so let's see if we can find somebody streaming and send you guys their way. And hopefully all of you will have a fantastic rest of the weekend. So, okay, I have Draconis, Griffin, Prime playing Minecraft. Mr. Joker playing No Man's Sky and Skizzleman playing Raft. So, do any of you have any preference? No, no preference. Well, we could send you Griffin's way because we haven't raided Griffin in a little while. Does Mr. Joker have the least viewers? Okay, let me just check. No, Griffin has on my. Griffin and Draconis have fewer. So you'd go to Mr. Joker anyway. So in which case I will send you Mr. Joker's way. So is that a vote or? So I think Kat said Kat was going that way to Mr. Joker. Was that Kat? Yep. Hashtag let's confuse Pendle. It's not hard to do. Right, so I won't be a second. Opening new tab. And let's grab the name. Then what we'll do is we will raid Mr. Joker this weekend, and then we'll raid Griffin next time. Okay? Unless anybody objects. Okay, well, I will see you all over there. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully both you and Nick will begin to feel better very. Oh, probably Griffin, you said, did you? Okay, apologies. Let's send it to Griffin. I thought you were saying you wanted Mr. Joker. So let's send it to the right person. In a new tab. Apologies. Getting myself confused all over the place, and that isn't hard to do. So there we go. Hopefully it shouldn't be a second. Oh, if I could do that properly, and yeah. Let's try that again. I missed the slash off it. I do like watching Griffin do his builds. They're awesome. They are so cool. Right, so everybody's ready almost, and I will see you over there. Take care. Bye.